Hello, Awaken Spiritual Community. Let's try that again, right? Amazing things happen when you are connected. What a lesson to start off the service with. Hello, Awaken. So those of you that are online, that are joining us, welcome. Those of you that are in the place, your face is here. I get to see it. Welcome. So glad to have you here. Before we jump in, there are a couple of things that I want to tell our folks that are online, and I want to tell you as well. If you are not receiving our alerts by text, right? So a text went out, for example, this morning to remind those to come out and join us for our packing party that we had with Girl Flow, then I'm going to ask you to pull your phones out and text the word LOVE, L-O-V-E, to the number that you see on your screen. That number is 844-992-3033. And that will ensure that you get all our beautiful updates. We will not spam you. We will only send out the good. And occasionally we'll send out a message just to, remind you of the truth and brighten your day and share some love with you. Who doesn't want that, right? Yes. And while you have your phones out, after you send that text LOVE to that number, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. No, I'm going to ask you to do one thing, but in 3 words. Silence your phone. Thank you, Marilyn. I'm going to ask you that if you're in the building with us to go ahead and just let's silence our phones. Let's make sure that our phones are on vibrate so that we don't disrupt someone else's experience, right? We have to take a phone call. We know we're going to leave and take that phone call outside, so that is awesome. Wonderful. Those of you that are online, thank you for joining us. And I truly believe that when you see this, whether it's today, whether it's live, whether it's next week, whether it's next year, there is goodness to be had right here and right now. And so I invite you to get still and get present with me. Let's just take a collective breath in and release it. Allowing ourselves to get present right here and right now. Let us do it again as a community, taking that collective breath in, receiving, knowing, and exhaling that, believing, knowing. And I'm going to close my outer eye, but I'm going to open my inner eye. And I'm going to open my inner eye knowing a couple of truths in this moment, and I invite you to know them with me. Knowing that God, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it, energy, source, is right here, is right now. Whatever it is that you think that you don't have is right here and is right now. It is showing up in you already. It is working through you. It is showing up as you. Every song that will be sung, every music that is played, every word that is spoken, every single part about the next hour that we're going to be together is not just for you, but it is happening through you and as you. Yes. I am so excited, and I am so grateful to be connected to that power. I am so excited and so grateful that you are connected to that power. And I release these words knowing that it is done. And so we say with gratitude and thanksgiving, amen, ashe, and so it is. Yes. Okay, so y'all have to forgive me because, or not, I'm really excited. We just left this beautiful packing party, yes, where we had an opportunity to pack these feminine hygiene products. So we're talking about tampons and wipes and cute little love cards with affirmations and things like that, right? In these bags, right? Big ones, small ones, for 500 girls that will get them across Mecklenburg County. And it's in those moments that Spirit reminds me, and I want to take this opportunity to share that with you, how prosperous and abundant you are. Yes, right? Working through us, as us. That's what that means. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, let us move on. Y'all ready? Y'all better catch some of this energy, yes? I'm okay to do it all by myself, but let's go. All right, my clicker's not clicking. I'm so sorry. I need the tech guy in the back. We are going to slide right into wonderful, our meet and greet. So this is the time when we, as the music is being played by Mr. Eddie Watkins, reminding us that we are forever awakening, where we get to look and turn to someone, greet them. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you are one of those is like, I'm not a hugger, I don't really like people, I don't know, touching me, that is absolutely okay. You can just give them a namaste. You can shake your hand, whatever it is. But I invite you to do that right now.
Left and the right. To the middle of the road in peace without a fight. Even though we're not gonna see everything alike, we're working together and we're gonna get it right. Yeah. We are awakening. 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 We are waking up, hey, wake up everybody. The shift is on, let the dust fall away. Reveal the real and manifest a better way. From every corner to the middle of the way. Yeah. Clap your hands and raise your voice to sing. We are awakening. 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 I said we are awakening. We are awakening.
Yes. We are awakening. As you make your way back to your seats, remember this truth that we are awakening. We are Awaken Spiritual Community, and we are in the business, in the practice of awakening. I love this. So much love. They just, all right, we still love it on each other. Just don't want to stop. Just don't want to stop. That's good stuff. As we get settled back in. And so we do have an opportunity to continue this after service. I want to invite all of you that didn't get your hugs in, that want to share some more love, to just hang around a little bit after service and join us over in the lighthouse. And then you can get it all in there, okay? Awesome. All righty, so let us slide right into the vision and mission. Our vision at Awaken is really clear, and so let's go ahead and read that together. We are a global community that recognizes, honors, and nurtures the dignity and uniqueness of all people and the oneness of creation. The oneness of creation. We are all connected. Yes, yes? And the way that we do that is in our mission. Let's read that together. We connect through the energy of loving kindness, spiritual practice, and sacred service. Yes. And we participated in a little bit of that sacred service earlier today with Girl Flow, right? Yeah. Yes, yes. All right. A couple of announcements. Excited to share some things with you. Time has happened. The Hurricane Maria has come through, but we still want to lift up our brothers and sisters, our siblings that are in Jamaica. So for those of you that want to support, that want to participate, take a picture of this slide. There are a couple of vetted, reputable donation spots that we know if you give to these places that they will hit the areas that are, of need. So we want to invite you to do that. One of the phrases that we like to say in New Thought, we treat, and then we also move our feet. Right? Treat and move your feet. I want to blah, 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 blah. One more time. I want to also remind you of food resources that we have available to our community. So if you are online, if you are here in the room, if you know of people within the Mecklenburg County surrounding areas that are in need of some food resources, food support, take a screenshot, share that with them. QR code leads you right to a form, easy form for people to fill out. And we have help now, yes, that we are excited about in helping people connect them to the resources that they need. So that is really exciting. And yes, please come up here so that the people online can hear you and see you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, I know. I think I sent it to Shari, but I just wanted to remind people that Aldi's is also doing a $40 even, but it's you can get a whole turkey. It's a meal to feed 10, so it includes stuffing, white potatoes, sweet potatoes. It's more than $40 worth of food. So and just keep that in mind. Share that with other people. You have to go and shop for it yourself.
I'm glad. No, thank you, Frankie, for that. Yeah, so Aldi, and that reminds me, I want to say Lidl is doing something similar to that, and maybe even Food Line. I think a lot of, some of the grocery stores are getting on board to, like, this whole community thing, this whole oneness of creation thing. Let's look out and take care of each other. So that's really good. Thank you for that, Frankie. Ask and Awaken is when? Next Sunday, yes. And this is the Friendsgiving edition. My tongue is working perfectly. My mouth is working perfectly in this moment, saying all the things it needs to say in the way that it needs to say it. So Friendsgiving edition is happening next week. What does that mean? I don't know what you typically have around this time for the holiday, if you celebrate the holiday, but I mean, bring your, if it's turkey, if it's chicken, if it's tofurkey, I don't know. Whatever it is, right? That form will take you to the form that you need to fill out to go ahead and say what it is that you're going to be bringing to this potluck. But I don't want you to miss that this is also the time that we come together as a community, as a center, and we celebrate birthdays. Like, I don't know, if you have a birthday happening today, then, Abby, yes, then it would be celebrated. Yes. Yes, we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries and just all of the awesome things that are happening in our lives. And it is also an opportunity for us to ask questions about new thought, ask questions about what's coming up in your life, getting direction, finding answers, all of those things. So November 23rd, next Sunday, you have that information. Yes, yes? And if you have a prayer request, we always have a practitioner that is available, that is ready to help you, to know the truth with you, right? To remind you sometimes of what the truth is when you're like, but I'm getting caught up in the things and the experience and the, yeah. So today, after service in the Lighthouse, we have a practitioner, Reverend Ed, I believe. Nope. Terry Ann. Yes, Terry Ann is going to be our practitioner today. For those of you that are online, if you would like to have somebody know the truth with you, to pray with you, then it is very simple. Simply email that email address that is at the bottom of your screen, and that will happen. And here's the thing that I love to remind folks, and even have to remind myself sometimes, it's not about the details. Minister Shari and I were talking about this earlier. It's not about the story. It's not about all of the truth is the truth. Right? And the truth is always going to be happiness, success, prosperity, abundance, right? It's love. It's always going to be health, right? The truth is always going to be the truth. So you don't need to worry about, like, I don't want people to know my business or somebody else. We know the truth. That's it. Yes? Yes. Excellent. Many hands make what? Make light work. And we need those many hands. We need those many hands to make light work. There's a lot of work that the light needs to be doing, especially right now. Yes, yes? Which means that there's a lot of stuff waiting for you to do. And so we've made it simple. We have a form, another QR code. Don't you just love today's technology? So take a picture of that slide, go to that QR code, and that is a volunteer form. Quick, easy for you to fill out, and we will follow up to make sure that you are placed in the place that best matches your skill and abilities and desires. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. And I see Dr. Leslie Wells, if she wants to make her way forward right now, she can, to add some information about this holiday wellness fair that is coming up. Come on. Yes, yes.
I'm blessed to be a part of something that Spirit is leading. This is not something from humanity. I mean, it's just amazing how things are lining up. But what's happening is 4 different New Thought congregations are coming together to make a difference in the community. So it's going to be Awaken, Heartlight, Center for Spiritual Living, and Unity of Charlotte. Okay? Now, it just got spiritually aligned to be this way, and I was surprised when I suddenly realized that my own radio show relaunch was going to be the very week of this, the week after this holiday wellness fair that's being held here, and they're bringing me on the morning show during drive time for a 20-minute interview. So we're going to be telling everybody around the Charlotte area about this event. And I went and interviewed Horace Bush, who this is a fundraiser for. He is the most beautiful, sacred soul. He's a Reiki master who has touched the lives of many for many years. His history weaves in with the history of this place here. I know people knew him from Colors and all the other church histories or spiritual center histories that have ended up with the ones that are in Charlotte today. And I went and saw him. There's a video of us together. If you don't know Horace, please go to helphorace.com or hold up your phone right now and go to that QR code. And it will take you to that landing page, and you'll see what this is about. Now, this is going to be a super fun fair, and it's going to be landing right between the end of the Heartlight service and the beginning of the Awaken service. So all you have to do to enjoy all the gifts of it is come early and then stay here. This will be an invitation particularly to Awaken for the attendees to hang out and come on in the door again, okay? We're going to have live music. So far, we have 2 gifted, amazing spiritual performers that are going to be musicians who are going to be performing here. David Holz and Darcel are giving a sound healing workshop, and there's going to be a sound bath brought through, a breath work workshop, and we haven't yet completed the menu of everything that's going to be happening in this room, while we're also having vendors and food trucks and fun things to Christmas shopping of holistic things during that 3-hour time frame, okay? I haven't spoken with Reverend Shari yet, but we want to get her to be bringing her gifts here as well. It is also going to be broadcast online, the offerings that are happening from in this room. This is all a fundraiser that we, as a broader community of Charlotte spiritual centers, are bringing for Horace, who's a recent double amputee, lost both his legs very recently, and we're just helping to support this person in our community as he moves into his next chapter of what living looks like. So thank you. We need volunteers, and I've got a couple of sign-up sheets for help prior to and during the event. There's going to be detox foot baths and a whole bunch of different offerings of services. And if you feel inspired to participate, please let me know when I've got the sign-up sheets. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Wells. Wonderful, wonderful. November 30th. I saw you all taking pictures. I will keep that up there a couple of more seconds while you do that. So can you imagine when we have our service, after all of that beautiful energy that will be in this space? It's going to be amazing. Yes, yes. All right, are we ready to go higher? Yes, let's go higher in consciousness as Marilyn makes her way up here. And thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. So we have this, we have kids. Yay. So it is time for us to release our kids so that they can go to the children's church. We can do it like this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Perfect, y'all are good.
Thank you. Wow, that's a great way to start the reading. Okay, a few words can change everything. This is from November 16th, 2025, Science of Mind magazine. There is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves to. William Hutchinson Murray. To hold one's thoughts steadfastly to the constructive, to that which endures, and to the truth may not be easy in a rapidly changing world. But to the one who makes the attempt, much is guaranteed. And that is from Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind, page 423. At the beginning of last year, an opportunity arose that both thrilled and terrified me. The chance to create a documentary telling the origin story of my nonprofit, Kaleidoscope Child Foundation. The idea emerged during a board meeting as we envision new ways to secure an endowment and ensure we have done everything possible to keep our global education initiatives thriving long after we're gone. Soon after, an email from Director Michael McKinley, followed by a phone call, set the dream in motion. Such big leaps require stretching. The projected cost of the production exceeded $100,000, money we could not redirect from our donors, whose contribution already sustained vital programming. We explored new revenue streams, invited new supporters, and pieced together the resources to move forward. There were perceived obstacles, timelines to meet, government paperwork to navigate, international travel logistics to arrange, and coordinating film crews and schedule in Cambodia and India. As departure day neared, we still needed funds. We chose to move forward, trusting that the vision itself would call and carry in the momentum. Hours before we left for the airport, a final call came. An investor we've been waiting on confirmed a wire transfer. It was just enough to cover all filming costs. This experience reaffirmed a phrase I've carried in my heart for years. Resources follow commitment. When we align with a vision greater than our fear and dare to take the next steps without guarantee, the unseen avenues of support can appear. So I'm going to read the affirmation and then you'll repeat it with me. I commit to the path before me, guided by wisdom, unattached to outcome, anchored in trust. So, I commit to the path before me, guided by wisdom, unattached to outcome, anchored in trust. Thank you. Oh, hi. That just struck me. I know. So much. I'm sorry. Okay. And let's see. Okay. And it's attached to the thing, but it's important. The highlight is very important. Okay, so the weekly highlight, Native American Heritage Month. This week, our center honors Native American Heritage Month, a time to recognize and celebrate the rich histories, diverse cultures, and enduring contributions of indigenous people across this land. First established in 1990, this observance invites us to reflect on the wisdom, resilience, and sacred relationships with the earth that Native and indigenous communities have carried for generations. Their stories remind us of our shared connection to spirit, nature, and one another. As we honor this heritage, we also acknowledge the land on which we gather, land once cared for by indigenous people, whose stewardess continues to teach us reverence, respect, and balance. So as we affirm that the spirit of oneness moves through all creation, calling us to listen deeply, honor truth, and walk gently upon the earth in harmony with all that is.
And now, time for a meditation. I invite you to take a deep breath, and as you exhale, relax into a comfortable place right where you are. Right here and right now is a spiritual place because you are here. You are a living, conscious energy being expressing into physical form. You are a part of the entire creative process of the universe, of reality itself. Everything that is a result of the self-realization of first cause, spirit, infinite life, intelligence, creativity. It knows itself beyond time and space as an infinite perfection, giving of itself endlessly, beautifully, elegantly, with a sense of boundless joy and unconditional love. And as it does this, it unleashes a creativity that results in this physical universe, the multiverse, and far beyond that. And we can know for each one of us, at the center of my being, that place that I feel aware, that I feel alive, that place where I say, I am. I touch the infinite source of all. I easily and naturally let go of any concern, any care, any idea of limitation. I do this because it is my normal, natural state to be free of this. And in its place, I know that I am not a thing, I am a verb. I am the action of spirit from inspiration through awakening belief and into manifest form. I am the flow of divine creation from infinite possibility into form, time, space, I am part of the joy of infinite spirit expressing itself as myself, as part of the human community, the community of all life. And so I step into a greater idea of myself, a greater idea of this community, a greater idea of all of humanity, a greater idea of all of life. I let it be. I open my heart, mind, and soul to awaken to that which is beyond what I thought was the most beautiful thing in my wildest dreams. I awaken to the truth that life is better than anyone could possibly imagine. There is no limit to the good that we can awaken to. There is no limit to the good that we can share. There is no limit to the good that we can receive. Any idea other than that is dissolved into the nothingness from which it came. I know there is an abundance in the infinite universe that is opulence, prosperity, luxury, style, and elegance without limit. I know that my physical form is an expression of the one life that is divine and perfect, and that I feel every atom, cell, tissue in my body realign itself with the natural state of life, which is perfect health. I accept this as being natural because it is. I let go of any idea of conflict. I let it resolve itself that just beyond any idea of conflict is an idea that has not quite yet revealed itself. And I allow the deep and profound peace of spirit to reveal itself as harmony between all. I get myself out of the way and allow my infinite self to flow. Not that they are two things, it is one thing, and I realize that I am one. I look deeper within myself and I know I am one with all of you. I am one with everyone in the world and beyond. I am one with infinite spirit. This is the natural, normal state of reality. And I awaken to it because it is natural and normal to do so. I am so thankful to know this. I am so thankful to be myself. I am so thankful to know each one of you as magnificent spiritual beings. I let this truth reveal itself. I step back in awe and appreciation as spirit reveals itself. And so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Ned. The energy feels so good in here. Does it not? Does it not? It feels delicious. Taking just a moment to settle in and just breathe it all in. I am so grateful for this community. Thank you all for showing up. I am so honored to be a part of this movement, this awakening. And as you can feel, we're growing, we're sprouting, y'all. And today, I had sent out to the board a list of people to treat for, and so honored that they respect and love on me, to trust that they can send their prayer request into myself and while I'm talking to them, and just sharing love, right? You all love on me, I love on you, and through that, just so much gratitude, but also even myself navigating through this earthly plane, at times dealing with some heaviness. You know, have to remind myself to come back in alignment. And so that's what we're doing when we're treating, doing our affirmative prayer, is knowing the truth for you, knowing the truth for each other. Now see, my little heel in here is like going to get stuck. And it's interesting because there are times that you get stuck. You get stuck in something that it's time to move and you feel like you're captured. And that was just, in that moment, I was like, okay, you get stuck and I can stay there and be stuck. Last week I had to just walk out my shoes. Just have to make a decision that you're not going to be in that same position, right? So I say all this to say, I'm getting ready to introduce this song. And Kirsten Alexandria has written a song. It was a prompt that she had written a song to her younger self. And it was what she could say to encourage herself in times. And that's what we all have to be prepared to do, to be able to encourage ourselves, knowing that you are one with the one and always with the divine. So when you, I hope we were going to see the video. So when you're listening to the words, take it in. And then we're going to talk a little bit after the song, but just listen to the words and take it in and let it meditate and minister to you, okay? This is Kirsten Alexandria.
When your life is taught you only to survive, it can feel easy just to hide away and dim your light. There's a seed of knowing living deep inside you, growing wide, waiting for the chance to bloom, spreading wider to the deepest parts of you. And in time, you will find that even though it's heavy, you know who you are. You just have to start. Yeah, it's heavy. It can weigh you down. Put your roots there in the ground when it's heavy. Heavy. On the days clouds settle around you, and there's no one else around to wipe your tears. No, right then, there's an end to the loneliness dwelling deep inside of you, and the joy waiting for the chance to bloom. And in time, you will find, even though it's heavy, you know who you are. You just have to start. It's heavy. It can weigh you down. Put your roots there in the ground when it's heavy. Heavy. Stay steady. Pain won't last always. Keep going. You to start. It's heavy. It can weigh you down. Get your roots there in the ground when it's heavy. Heavy. Thanks.
Ooh. Kirsten Alexandria. So when I was writing my message for today, my talk to today for today, and it was heavy. It was a lot of weight. You could feel the energy. And that song kept coming up. And I was like, well, let me just introduce this song. And then I thought about the season we are in, this season of fall, the autumn equinox. And I said, well, this is pretty much the season of releasing, right? It's the season of awareness to know that it is time to move and shift. It's time to let some things go. There are things that are heavy and weighing you down, which is a sign and a signal of release. And like the song said, you're rooted. You're going to be okay because you are okay. But there are times that we have to remind ourselves, and that's why I love community. I love this community that we're in, that we are able to be here and remind ourselves, you know what, hey, it's time to release that. It's time to release some people, some places, some things. So that is the season we are in. It's fall, y'all. So as the leaves fall, not because the tree is dying, but because it is preparing to live. Nature is not collapsing. Nature is conserving. Nature is redirecting. Nature is preparing for the next rise. Do you feel it? Come on. Do you feel it? And spiritually, so are we. So when you feel this energy, this shifting, this heaviness, get excited. Get excited that you are participating in the shift. So where it says constantly, we're going to say it's not, we have to renew our minds. You can't be in the same old belief systems, the old places. Okay, y'all, I'm going to step out. Do I have to step out the shoes? Do I need to step out the shoes? Because it's time to release. I think that's what it is, right? They said release, let it go. Release. Gonna have to do the Patti LaBelle, the Fantasia, the Shari. Just gotta come out the shoes and release. Okay, an adjustment. You gotta be ready. Gotta be ready. It says, when the trees release the leaves, plants pull their energy inward. And it's so interesting. Okay, you all could probably guess I'm not home often. And someone gave me a plant. Who knows why? But anyway, let me tell you that I can't even water the plant. But I was like, where are these things that it's the roots coming up out of the container searching for water. I said, you know what? You're going to choose life. You're going to choose life. The root, I said, what is that? What part of the plant is that? It's like, oh, it's the root system coming up out of the container in search for what it needs. Or are you going to stay stuck and wither and die? Are you going to make some movement? It's your choice. It's by decision. You're going to stay in some old beliefs, some old patterns, some old identities, some old rhythms, some old agreements, some old emotional weight. It's going to get heavy. It's going to get heavy unless you release. I'm adjusting to this height right now. Again, as the tree releasing its leaves, it's not dying. How many of you sitting right here thought I was going to die coming through this situation? I ain't going to make it. Huh? Your 20-year-old self? Kirsten Alexandria is my daughter. Her 20-year-old self probably thought, I ain't going to make it. How many of you sitting right here, right now, at this glorious age of 40, 50, 60, 70s, say, I made it? I made it. Hallelujah. And there's yet more to come. Hallelujah. But it takes a choice, a decision for you to move. For you to move. And I'm so excited because I'm in a room of people who are moving. Decided to take bigger, brighter choices and new careers, new relationships, new options. It takes courage to step out and make a move. You can be real comfortable and complacent and be stuck in this crack right here, even though you know you need to move. So just like the leaves are reminding us right here and right now that it's time to fall, it's time to release. And I came to this also because I was preparing our new flyer, and thank you all, and we were putting in our new events, and I was putting in our new season service. And I said, because I didn't want to say New Year. I have a good friend in the back. She was like, Shari, I listened to you, and you always been telling us it's not the new year. And I said, you listened to me, huh? And I said, well, now that I'm the spiritual director, I'm just going to go on and say we're not celebrating the new year in January because it's not the new year. Daggone it. That's not what it is. It's just not. And so it's a time of awakening, a time of adjustment. And so with that, we are going to have a new season service on January 4th, but it's not the new year. And so that, I was like, okay, so we need to talk about fall and autumn, and then we're going to go into winter because we are in preparation. We're in the right season. This is the time of release. It's the time of gathering and preparing, right? And then I'll talk more about winter. But when winter comes, it's a time of gestation. It's a time of what appears as rest, but it's rest. But there's a sacred work that's being done in the winter. Winter is coming. And you prepare for the winter. But I'll say the matrix, the people out there will make you be out of season. They start off early. They're going to make it early. You're going to be shopping, you're going to be eating, you're going to be overeating, you're going to be celebrating, all out of season. It's all out of season. All out of season to keep you out of your natural rhythm. It's time to be still and know. You got to know. It's this season. So if you don't know to listen intuitively to the divine within, and say, what does my body need right now? What do I need right now? Do I need the extra foods, the partying? It's all fun, but we're going to do it a different way. Why not embrace it a different way? But to be all the way off on assignment, we're going to start off in the gym in January. We're going to be working out. That's out of alignment when you need to be resting. So when they get you off course, you are completely out of alignment for the rest of the year, because what happens? You feel guilty. I didn't keep up with what I said I was going to do. Because you weren't supposed to. You out of alignment. It's not supposed to be that way. But anyway, they said if you don't know something, if you don't believe something, you'll fall for anything. You got to know it for yourself. Follow nature. Follow nature. This is going to be easy. It's going to be like the little kids out there. We're going to follow nature. So this is our time of releasing in love, in gratitude, excited about what's to come, but we're preparing. We're preparing because winter is coming. I get excited. Are y'all excited? Feel like somebody telling you something new or telling you what your heart knows? Is it in alignment with you? It's like, that makes sense, right? So the fall is the release to rise, giving ourselves permission to be in love with ourselves, to be in love with the divine, to release in love. I was in my closet yesterday, in the closet. And like, I got to release stuff. All my friends know. I was like, Shari, as much as y'all see my car stays full, I do know how to release. So they called me. They was like, I need you to help me clean my closet. I need you to help me. Because I'm like, do you need that? Let's release that for someone else, for their highest and greatest. So I was in my own closet, releasing. It is challenging, but that's why we have community. They say if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Awaken. We are here on assignment to go far. We're going wide, we're going deep, we're going far. We have to go together. So keep your light bright, and to keep it bright, you need to be in alignment. And to be in alignment, it was nature. It's like it's right there. The blueprint is right there. So is someone going to get our children, knowing that they're coming? And Frankie, you could probably wait for a moment. During the song, we'll have them come in. So, goodness gracious, there's so much. But I'm gonna say this. We're going to know that when this affirmation that I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves my rise. I trust the season I am in, and I flow with divine timing. I prepare with intention. I embrace autumn, the fall, with peace. I rise in power, and I am aligned with nature, spirit, and truth. And it is so, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brandon, can you do the song, please? And we're going to have our children come in. But you all are familiar with this. We're going to say, God is my source. And Delia and whomever else knows the song, sing along. This is... God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
God is my source.
God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. Come on. I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Come on, Inca. Peace is my source. Brandon, thank you for all my blessings. Everything I need. All right, ladies. So, you know what? While you all are getting together, we had mentioned a few birthdays. We got Abby in the house, Abby's birthday. And Inca's birthday is Friday, November the 21st. And then we have our junior board member, activity assistant, Sunday school teacher, Jasmine. Her birthday is Tuesday. And Terry Ann is November 22nd. And Terry Ann, November 22nd. And Sherry just came back from her fabulous vacation celebrating her birthday, Earth Day. And your daughters. Yay. And this one's birthday was October 24th. We're not leaving nobody out. All right, so who's going to speak?
I think these two wanted to tag team it today.
All right. Yes, and say your names, and then you all.
Aya. Shulamite.
Shulamite. Shulamite.
Inca.
Inca. And we know Jasmine. All right.
God is love, helpfulness, and forgiveness. God is always with us. God is great. I am loved by God, and one with God. I am as bright as God.
Great job.
I claim for our Awaken community, love, health, and all wishes coming true. Thank you, God, for protecting love. Perfect love, perfect health, and perfect community. And so it is.
And so it is. You all know we ready for the this next generation is here. They powerful. It's funny because they used to say the greatest fear was public speaking. Not anymore. Not anymore. Are we all still up here? Can you show your picture, Inca, please? It says, God is love. You want to say God is love?
God is love.
Thank you. Thank you all. Okay, so now it's our giving time. Thank you, Kami.
Yes. This is one of my most favoritized. You know, I'm making up words. Most favorite times. Did you know that giving was a spiritual practice? Yeah? Yeah, it is. It's a spiritual practice. And you know, Minister Shari, before we do this affirmation together, I want to break a couple things down for you if I can. Can I? Minister Shari talked about releasing. I know this.
I know. Look, when we see Sherry in the background.
I know, right? Yes. Minister Shari talked about releasing, right? Preparing for us to release. So it's hard for me to release if I'm like this, right? What do I have to do in order to release? And then what happens when I'm open? I can, y'all got it? Yes. So when we are in this spiritual practice of giving, of conscious giving, let me explain. The conscious giving, it's not about the dollar amount, right? Because sometimes we can get mixed up in thinking, well, I've been taught that what I give, I will receive. So if I give $10, I can expect to get it pressed down, shaken together, runneth over. Oh, that's not $10. That's like $150. But that's not what that is. No, it's how you give. So if you give from this place, I don't want you to think about the amount. If you have $1, but you give from this place of, I only have $1, or this is all I have, then that energy, that is what you're giving. And that is what's going to come back to you. Is that what you want? Go like this. No, right? That is not what you want. So in this moment, I want you to take, you mentioned the sacredness, right? That happens. I want you to take this. This is a spiritual practice. Take this as us doing something sacred. We have, I'm going to jump to this slide. We have so many different ways for you to give. We make it really easy for you to give online, QR code, all of these things, right? But what's most important as we say our affirmation is that you get in this internal, energetic posture of giving from the abundance that you have. Yes? Because that is the abundance that is going to come back to you. Are we on the same page with that? Okay, then together let us affirm divine love moving through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, in me for the good in my life. I'm sorry I added that part. Yes, yes, yes. And so we're going to play I Release and I Let Go. Ricky Byers. Listen to that. Listen to that music and the energy that comes with that as we go ahead and pass the baskets. If you're online, feel free to go to our website, awakeningcarolina.org/give, and you can also give.
Only for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. With the spirit.
Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, community. We're knowing that this energy of love does not stop here, that it expands greater than we can ever imagine, beyond our thoughts and dreams, that we know it is circling this planet, this earth, and beyond. And we know it is set out in motion as the energy of love out to do its work, just like we are here doing our work. And we are grateful to be a vessel and a tool. And we release and let go out of love. And we receive with joy. And we know that our job and our assignments are done in love. And so it is. Thank you. Terry Ann. I know we're welcoming our children back.
Please join me in our affirmation for our children. Children, we see you, hear you, we appreciate you, and we love you just the way you are. And now, dropping into that place of peace, that place of tranquility, as we enter into this season of gratitude, of reflecting on the past year, reflecting on our blessings, on our lessons, and our growth, and that expansion of our hearts, and that experience of loving and loving ourselves and caring for ourselves. Being in that place of warmth and wonderment. Reviewing our past experiences throughout the year and the joy that we have let come into our lives, into our hearts, and how Spirit has enfolded us, moved through us, brought us to that higher place of consciousness, that place of acceptance, that place of light and beauty. And we bring that experience to this place to share with each other, to share that love, that laughter, that joy, and to embrace those of us who need love and acceptance and a place they feel whole and healed. We are that shining ray. We are that piece of spirit, that special piece. We are all different. We are all not different in so many ways. We've been given this gift from the infinite love of Spirit. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. And in that place of gratitude, we create that space of love and acceptance for the world. We are a place, we are a resting place, we are a soft place. We are love. And so it is.
Thank you, Terry Ann. Oh, this was a beautiful Sunday message and time together. And so now we're going to close out in our circle. And for those of you who don't want to be in the circle, you can hold space for us, the world, and love outside of the circle. And you'll hear the voice of Reverend Christy come through.
The love
wash over us. We let it be. Online community, we thank you. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be.
So now we bring it down like a prayer, knowing that there's grace. And this grace, it washes over us when we need it. It just shows up when we let it. When we can make ourselves aware of it. So knowing that there are people in this world who are hurting, who are afraid, I just want you to imagine your love stretching out beyond this room.
I love that.
And wrapping around this entire world.
We let the grace wash over us. We let it be.
We let the love.
We let the love.
We let the love
Wash over us. We let it be.
We love you. We bless you. We
Have create a great week. Awaken. Come join us next week for Ask and Awaken. Make sure you invite. Create an amazing, fantastic week.